All right, side quest day. And we're starting things off by just informing Mr. Moon of the progress that's been made in our conversation with his tormentor in Hogsmeade.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues.
It was your friend from school. It was someone you bullied in school. I like this, yeah.
It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
And that was the nickname. I don't think he likes that nickname.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails.
Oh my god.
Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm going to go and pay a visit to my old friend.
I don't think that's... I'm not entirely sure that's the outcome I had in mind, but all right, we'll take it. Next, so these are the quests we have right now, and there are others on the map too that I have not collected. So once we clear this, then we're gonna go to the map, find all the icons and stuff, and do those too. Entirely dedicated to these side quests today. See if we can do this. So I think maybe we'll go to Centaur on the Stone. We've kind of brought there's been progression on with the centaurs and everything, so I want to see what Poppy's up to in Irondale at a cave. So we'll go down to Irondale, which is on over here, and we'll also go ahead and grab this. It says a thief in the night. Since it's right there, let's maybe just do that while we're there. We can figure out what's going on with that. If we can complete it really quickly, great. If not, whatever, and then we'll go to Poppy from there. All right, we're in Irondale now. The thief in the night quest appears to start over here at a vendor, looks like.
Absolutely shameless.
What's shameless?
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom, sister or no.
Okay, I have a couple questions. Apparently I have 3, but I only have 2. It's fine. Here.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
What was stolen?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
And how do you know it was her?
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
So you don't have a reason for her to steal it. Okay.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
Okay, dude. I was gonna help you, but you're being a dick. Can I see your
What do you have
wares?
for sale?
Okay, so you have a Grafhorn horn. Despite being a douchebag, I need this.
Thank
So
you
I'm gonna
for your
take it.
patronage.
I don't need anything else. Neasel fur could be cool. Okay, fine. I'll take. Oh, we already know where the Neasels are. Actually, we found those
I'd
earlier.
keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face.
Yeah, I need to get...
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Look for clues at the scene.
A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio.
Oh? Oh. Interesting. They took considerably more than they could carry. Over there. They crossed the river. I guess that's where their hideout is. And they didn't, I mean, they might have dropped gold in the river too. It just washed away or something. All right, let's keep the highlight. You got some Witcher style tracking going on here.
More gold.
There's another game I'd like to play. Another game I'd like to play, yeah, is The Witcher. The Witcher 3. I've played The Witcher 2. There's a playlist for that already. On my main channel. It's back before I had 2 channels, but yeah, I think I'd probably transfer that save if I was going to do it. I would transfer that save over to Witcher 3 and play that. I have, it wouldn't be blind. I have played through The Witcher 3 before, but I did it right when it was released. So none of the DLC was out. None of that stuff has been experienced. Any changes to the game or whatever I haven't experienced. So it wouldn't be completely blind, but you know, it'd still be pretty cool, I think. Well, I was going to try to get a Petrificus on this guy, but he is facing me. It might be a little bit difficult to get this guy petrified, but if I get right around to here, and hopefully nobody sees me. There we go. Now back away. Back away. Yep, he's gonna come and investigate. That should help me. Nope, he's gonna see me. Yeah, he's gonna see me. It's fine.
Bombarder.
Okay.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
I was looking for this, and it's Scorching 3. Ah, man, level 3 stuff is great. I don't want something that's very specific, you know. I mean, I guess if I'm using that spell a lot,
could it be
perhaps
a Merlin trial?
Perhaps the level 3 spells against
Lumos.
Individual spells, like level 3 upgrades on individual spells. Perhaps those are, you know, bigger impact. Like if I say all spells are stronger, maybe it's only 5%, but on the individual ones, maybe it's like that spell is 10%, that kind of thing. Can I not get in there? Oh, that works too. Sure.
Revelio.
There it is. Unidentified face item. We'll just roll through the holes, I guess. That works. And then there's the Merlin trial, which it is technically a side thing, isn't it? Collecting all the Merlin trials and everything, it's technically part of a side quest kind of thing.
Bombarder.
Any more? Yep, sure is. Any more?
Revelio.
The gold does come that way, so I need to head that direction. Right after I bombard everything. Ooh, a little bit far away. That's it.
Merlin himself would be proud.
It's fairly straightforward. It's pretty quick. So I'll take care of it. It's cool.
Revelio.
Okay, so the gold went that it goes this direction. So it doesn't go in the mine though. So it keeps going this way. Okay. Do I have? It said now that it's night, I should look into it. It's like, do I have to only track it at night? That looks like a couple piles of gold too. Am I on? No, it's got to be down here. Yeah. Wow, they grabbed a lot more than they could carry. They've been dropping it the whole way here. Getting to be closer piles though. They might have slowed down, perhaps. Okay, there's an entrance to a cave here. So let me just check this out really
Lumos.
quick. See what we find down here. There's a treasure on the end of it, so always nice to clear these things out, even if it is just walk and pick it up. Okay, there's a cube. The wide open floor here. What is... Oh, this is very similar to that chessboard. But how would I know what to do with it?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wait, the floor is moving. Oh, wait, is the floor? Oh. Now that is interesting, isn't it? Yeah. I like that.
Arresto momentum.
I like that. We'll just leave it right there then. I don't think that's the solution to the chessboard one, though. But then again, there was something I could, you know, Levioso. There was something I could do with that pot. So, you know, I could move that pot. So maybe there was... Man, it's another puzzle. It's just another puzzle.
Revelio.
All right. Let's continue following the riches. Not that way. This takes me all the way down to the Merlin trial. And then it goes that direction. So we'll go down that way too. But this one, this looks like the lightning bug thing or the firefly thing. Yep, they're up there. We'll start with those. Start with these up here. Land.
Lumos.
All right, can I walk down this direction? Seems good. Yep. And then we'll...
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
You guys are still following me, yeah? Can only do one at a time, but there's another set of fireflies over that way. So we'll pop that there. Go get these.
Lumos.
And we pop it. Guess it doesn't really matter which one. And fireflies, usually they're kind of, you know, on the same side as the stone that you have to put them in,
This place has seen better days.
but I'm not seeing them. Oh, well, hang on. Now those are the two I've already delivered. So where would the third set be?
Revelio.
Oh, they're way up there. Okay, so I'll have to come down the stairs, down the hill with them.
Lumos.
And that's what we'll do. Done. There's a bunch of these I still haven't done. They packed this game full of... There's like 150 of these things. It's wild. If I was to look at the...
Revelio.
If I was to look at the map right now, they're still riddled with a lot of these icons. All right, we're gonna follow the gold.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Well, I would have said they went into this camp. But the gold actually continues up that hill.
Mushroom tea.
So it's not this camp. And this camp is already cleared. It's got the check mark on there. So I've already gotten the enhancement for that. So I'll just continue. Not bother with
Revelio.
clearing it again. There's no reason to clear it again other than, I don't know, if I'm interested in a fight or something, which... Trying to stay on topic. Trying to stay on task. Side quest day. Not clear bandit camps that have already been cleared day. Now, if I needed like a dueling feat challenge, I can try to do that.
A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all.
Niffler. A niffler stole the heirloom? The Irondale Pilferer. It's actually named the Irondale Pilferer. Oh, I have to catch it. That's the task.
Revelio.
The niffler's name is the Irondale Pilferer. Okay. I wonder if it'll steal anything from me. Well, I have to catch it, it said, so I guess we're gonna bring the bag out. And guess we might as well do something like that. Where is he? Where'd he go? Yeah, he's been stealing a whole bunch of stuff, hasn't he? Is that him right there? Yep, that's him.
Levioso.
Got him. Hit him again. He's quick.
I have the niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom.
All right, I mean, it's got to be around here somewhere, right?
Revelio.
Maybe it's one of these things. These are all mushrooms and stuff, though, so it can't be that. Return to Haggerty. Is the heirloom not here? Ah, there it is.
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
Nice. Okay. I got it. It's all good. Let's head back over and drop it off.
An intruder!
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
All right. Let's give it back to him. I have some good news for you.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
You can have it back for a price. I'm rich. I don't care.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this.
I think you did.
Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
I think you did want to believe it was her. You know? I mean, you didn't persistently seek out the truth. You just kind of said, it's my sister. You know? You just blame it on someone you're already mad at. We have so much of that in the world right now. You know? Like this is the average person right now. It's actually pretty disappointing. People really should seek things out a little bit more. Anyway, figured it out for him. I got that treasure there. This is not a side quest though. So Poppy is nearby. I'm gonna assume that her thing. I don't know if it's at night, but if it's not, then we'll do it during the day. But given that she's talking to centaurs and everything, I'm gonna say it's
mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
Oh, it looks like we're gonna do it during the day.
I should dismount here.
Fantastic. I wanted to do it during the day anyway, so thankfully that's the thing.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it, and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Yeah, last time I saw him, he was basically drunk. So, yeah, I guess so. Okay, Poppy, what's up?
At least we're out of the classroom.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Did you discover why people avoid this cave?
Ridiculous, really. Rumour was that the cave drove people mad. I couldn't find any account by someone who had been in the cave, though. So either it is a rumour, or anyone who went in wasn't in any state to speak of it afterwards.
Well, it's either one end of the extreme or the other, right? Let's poke around and find out.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed.
Let's do it.
I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
I've stared at them, and I can still see. I think we're good. Moonstone Garden. Here we go. Or maybe the ones I have aren't like the maybe the ones I have aren't like the real moonstones. You know, like little pieces of it, little shards of it, maybe. Well, that's a Depulso door.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Yes.
Revelio.
Hi, spiders. I see you. I think we'll engage with you anyway.
Accio.
Just because we can.
Confringo.
Oh. They're so quick. Hey, at least there's something in here for my trouble. All right, we can go this way, which is a different direction to go. It's like there's, yep, just some core clumps in here.
Revelio.
A little bit of gold. No big deal. I'm gonna go down that way to get some more, to get some actual treasure. So that's gonna be down the big door. Yeah, down the big door. Ooh, this is cool.
It's another aggressive
Oh,
one.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Confringo. Levioso. Incendio.
Wow, you scared the shit out of me. Both of yous did. Well done. Well frickin' done. Oh my gosh.
Levioso. Confringo. Incendio.
Yeah, you're really tough until I lift you up.
Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
What is going on with them?
Wild. Very, very fast. Did you throw the cabbage? I didn't throw a cabbage. Did you throw a cabbage, Poppy? But that's super cool if you did. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't throw a cabbage. I'm maxed out. That's awesome. Yeah. Cool. I didn't see that coming. That was crazy. Let's do that and that. And, you know, I think having every spell so you can scroll through them, right? I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe not with the red spells, but like with this one, you know, you could have like Transfiguration on one, Depulso on the other, maybe something like I'd probably want Depulso on the same one as that. So we would do something like this, right? And then you just use these whenever you need them. But if I'm scrolling through these spells and they're on cooldown, then I could get access to a different one, I think is how you're supposed to do that. But now I don't have a Rust of Momentum, so maybe I'd have to, I don't know, like just trying new things, you know, see how do the cool kids do it, you know?
Depulso. Revelio.
Ooh, hang on. That's peculiar.
Confringo.
We can get through that. I can't get that. Maybe I can. Maybe I can. Ah, it's one of those things again. Interesting. So we're gonna have a moth at some point that we can hopefully bring back here. All right, well, shall we continue?
Revelio.
Oh, hang on, I see it. It's over here. Wow. So hidden, man.
Incendio.
There's a lot of stuff that I didn't see in here. But we did eventually see it, didn't we?
Lumos.
Lumos.
Yes, we did. Eventually, we saw it. Got it done. There you go.
Compulso.
Now, what is that doing for me?
Revelio.
What is that doing? It'll be doing something.
Depulso.
What could it be? Is it this? Oh, it's this. Interesting. And then we go up here. Oh, this... What an elaborate scheme to get this chest. There's some legendary items in there, though, so it must be worth it. I think it's worth it. Just to find it, I think it's worth it. Shall we continue? Hi, floofers. Ooh.
Foopers.
I
Foopers.
beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Fwooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Ah.
Revelio.
So we should probably... I have a mandrake. Will that drown out the song? I mean, I feel like a mandrake kind of drives people mad a little bit too, yeah?
Confringo.
I didn't think I could do that, but I had to try. Yeah, we're definitely going to be going down there. All right, let's see. See what happens. Suspicious.
Revelio.
Yes. Uh-huh. Okay.
Accio.
So nothing in there. You can do that. Something in there.
If the Moonstone is here and so are Fwoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Revelio.
Well, I mean, I'd be disappointed if there wasn't some kind of, you know, crazy fighting engagement that I had to do in order to get this treasure. You know, it'd just disappoint me. Oh, they just crawl right away, huh? Can't even lock on them. All right. There's a chest here,
Revelio.
but I can't get to it. Can't see it. It's behind the wall somehow. Ooh, well, I think I found it. Big wide open room like this. I am surprised to not be getting attacked.
Accio.
This is one of those quiet, too quiet kinds of situations, I think, here.
Why am I not surprised? First the Fwoopers and now this.
So this door opens to reveal the moth. The moth goes there, I think.
Lumos.
Lumos.
So we'll pop the moth there. And then all the symbols on the doors, right? So if we want to open the ones with the
Revelio.
treasure, it would be this door. So I'd want to get...
We need to find moths for those spinners.
Oh,
Accio.
quit it. I know. You don't have to tell me things. I got this. We have treasure to find first, okay? You haven't been on a large-scale excursion dungeon hunt with me yet,
Revelio.
have you? You haven't gone spelunking in the dungeons with me. But I assure you, this is the way. All right, I know the way. Okay.
Accio.
Oh, wrong symbol. Got it. Okay. Now we can do the correct symbols.
Revelio. Accio.
Right there.
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Poppy, you're getting on my nerves.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Okay. There's nothing I hate more than being told what I already know. All right. Now, we got the moths delivered. And we got
Revelio.
all the doors unlocked. Yeah, so how do I get to that chest? There's just chests in there I can't seem to get to. Unfortunate.
Depulso.
All right, door's unlocked. Let's go.
Another obstacle. No matter. I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Revelio.
At least you're, you know,
Accio.
you're a good cheerleader, Poppy. Got that going for you.
Revelio.
Well, I mean, there's... I wonder.
Lumos.
Lumos.
I could just take it with me, yeah? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense.
Depulso.
So that's raising a platform for us to walk across. I'm not sure. Oh, I see. I think I see it. Yeah, I think I see what to do here.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Come here. Gonna bring you like that.
Depulso. Lumos.
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Oh. Right.
Revelio.
Well, this doesn't go down. So never mind. That's actually fine.
Depulso. Lumos.
As long as that doesn't go down. Okay. Now it's fine. Come here, little moth. There you go. Come on over with me. And unlock.
You did it.
I did. Thank you. Yeah, you're up. Thank you for acknowledging that. Hello, great spine Dugbog.
I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this.
Confringo. Levioso. Incendio.
Come on. Hang on. I gotta have my spell slots correct here, don't I? I've decided I want that there. Nope. Nope. Yep, like that. And like, I mean, Glacius and both of these usually work together really well, but it's fine. Lift your tongue up. Oh, he's not gonna use his, gotta use your tongue, right? Try to use your tongue. That's the best weapon you got, is your tongue. There you go. No, didn't happen. Ah, whatever. Whatever. What good is having all that stuff built up if you're not going to use it? See, there it is. Another cabbage. Poppy, is that you?
Revelio.
I'm not seeing her. I'm not seeing her, you know, do the whole thing with the cabbage, but I like it.
Confringo.
It's good strategy. It's nice. I approve of cabbage fighting.
Glacius.
Nope. Wrong button.
Revelio.
There we go. So there's these things, but those are over. That's another door. That's a different door. Okay. We've already opened that door. Moving on.
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
Yeah, we
You
should
read
go.
my mind.
We should go down after we get this. Okay, time to dive. Okay. Get the Horklumps because we can. And then we swim around the wall. There we go. Swim to the light. It's actually quite beautiful in here.
Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up.
Yeah.
It's got to be here. I just know it.
Revelio.
All right. Well, let's take a look around. Got some stuff we could cut.
Defendo.
Takes a lot of extra
Given
cutting.
what swoopers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the Moonstone is. Which means we're one step ahead of them.
Nice. We'll just blast it instead of cutting it. Seems to be a bit more effective. Okay, so we can go all the way around the thing now. And I think that's the Moonstone up there, that little blue dot.
We found it! It's like staring directly at the moon.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know what kind of moon are you talking about? That looks way cooler than the moon.
Well, we found what we came for. Now we just need to bring it to the henge.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the henge.
I'm ready to leave now.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the henge.
Maybe we'll just learn it as we do it. I doubt it's dangerous.
I don't think Doran would knowingly send us into danger.
You're right. I suppose I'm worrying over nothing. Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this.
Ugh, you just trust the
I think that's it over there.
centaur you've never met before. You just trust him. He's like, yeah, you're right. That random guy that we just met, he would never do that to us. Apparently,
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it.
Man, it would have been just so much better if they just made this walkable straight over. Just saying. Make us appear right here instead or something, yeah. All right, here we go.
I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Let's do it. See what happens. Ah, the Mooncast. Are you gonna dance? Can I see their dance? Oh, I see what they're doing.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance.
Yeah.
Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on High Wing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night Well, the night I met High Wing, actually,
Why? You seem hesitant. You don't need to tell me. She'll tell me anyway.
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, High Wing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed High Wing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed High Wing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp.
Oh.
I come from a family of poachers.
Oh. That's revealing. Never saw that coming.
Merlin? I don't know what to say, Poppy. I can't imagine what that must have been like for you.
I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
From everything I've seen, you're doing precisely that.
I've had a bit of help. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
What was it like growing up in a family of poachers?
The thing I remember most was how much we moved around, always chasing the next big kill. It was chaotic and dangerous, and nowhere a child should ever grow up.
Do your parents know about the things you do now? Saving that dragon from the fighting ring, for instance.
We don't speak, or rather, they don't speak to me. Last I heard, they were in Borneo trying to make their fortunes there, acromantulas. However, I wouldn't be surprised if word has got back to them. Some days a part of me hopes that it has. Now that I'm older, I wish I could talk to them, get them to see sense. But sadly, I suspect that wouldn't do any good.
I mean, they're in Borneo attempting to poach acromantulas. That's some pretty dangerous shit right there.
We were around so many poachers in the tent. Were you not worried about being recognized?
Poachers are nomadic, and most of the ones in the area aren't any I'd grown up with. That said, I suspect someone must have recognized me. That's how they got to Gran.
Oh, hey, that makes sense.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Sure. Part of me wants to just wait this out because of the whole roleplay thing, but part of me also is like, hey man, side quest day. 40 minutes in, let's do it.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
All right, I'm ready to leave.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
All right, Centaur and the Stone is all done. You know what? There's something. It's a little odd, but also kind of refreshing as well.
Snitch from inside.
And that is that
I can transfigure one.
this game doesn't. I'm trying to get away from them. This game doesn't really have. There's no romance options in this. I don't know if anyone's had that on their mind at all while they've been watching some of these scenes and having some of these conversations. But like, there's no romance options at all in the game, and it's because obviously they're kids, right? But they're not kids. I mean, he's 16, right? If he's a fifth year, he'd be like 16 years old. So, I don't know. I just feel like that, that kind of thing. I mean, even in the Harry Potter stories, even in the books and everything, around the 5th year, that's when the whole thing with Harry and Cho, and even in the Goblet of Fire, there was a little bit for that they were 4th years then, with the whole like the dance and everything that they had, and Hermione going with Victor Crumb and all that. So I just feel like there could have been some of that in this game. They took it. They just basically made it to where it doesn't exist at all, which I think is, I don't know, like it's kind of refreshing in a way, but I don't know. Guys, just use your imagination, okay? Poppy's my girlfriend now, okay?
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake.
I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
Absolutely.
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of.
I have a perfect record right now, don't I? Like, haven't I? Oh, what the shit? What is this? Oh, they're ramps. Oh, interesting. I thought they were just blocks to stop me.
You
I'm like,
didn't see that.
so I'm like, how am I supposed to do this if they're ramps? The blocks are gonna stop me. No. I got this. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit different this time, but I think I got this.
Accio.
Okay, didn't get it perfect, but I mean, we got further than her. So the ramps really slow it down. I think we have to keep it held. Yeah, keep it held until it's way, like, well over the ramp for sure. Because it's gonna slow it down. Oh, that's, well, not nearly as much as I thought. Shit. Well, this is definitely gonna be a fight here. Oh no, she's gonna get 50. No, she did. Oh, I have to get 50 or I lose. Unless, God, this could be dirty, but it might work if I can pull it off. I don't know if I can pull it off though. Am I gonna be able to pull that ball into hers? I don't think so. I think it's gonna get hung up there, but we can try. I want to knock hers off. That's the only way I can win.
Accio.
Well, we're gonna tie.
A draw? We can't leave it like that.
I agree. We should try it again. We should do it again. Let's do it again.
Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another round?
Yes, sure.
Let's have it.
Then take your mark.
I don't think a tie counts as a tie. I think they treat a tie like a loss in this game. But now that I kind of understand how those, because the ramps really slow it down a lot more than I thought. But then at least that one does. That one did, but this one here, that's lame. That's super lame. Okay, we're gonna have to hit her ball. I'm playing dirty.
Accio.
It's gotta happen. Well, not as dirty as I thought I was gonna play. Actually left her ball intact there, I guess. What you got? Ooh, okay, that's good for me. That's really good for me. All right, let's see if I can get 50 here. We're gonna take this ramp right here. We're gonna go a little bit lighter than last time.
Didn't see that.
Given how much space and green there is right there, I'm gonna say that it's actually better for me to hit my own ball here. If I do hit my own ball, it'll hit it into hers anyway. Ooh, that'd be nice. Continuing the dirty streak. Continuing to play dirty. Oh, no. Okay. Stop. We're good. Although it's barely good. Like, she might knock mine off now. I would deserve it too. I would totally deserve it. Okay, I only need to score 10 points to win. So I feel like it'd be really hard to like screw that up. There.
What a remarkable shot.
That counts as 100.
It appears I've been bested.
It counts as 100. Oh, yeah, that's what the hundreds mean on the ramp. I was just totally ignoring those. Yeah, that's how I could have won. Wow. Okay.
Well done. Diving, Summoner's Court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
I know, right?
You played a good game, though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance.
You mean if I read the numbers on the screen? Yeah, if I do. If I read the numbers on the screen, I might have a chance. Just maybe. All right, let's meet Natty in the Great Hall. Hippogriff marks the spot. Henrietta's treasure. Find the absconder's cave. Let's talk to Natty in the Great Hall. Okay, Great Hall. It's kind of festive, still snowing. Let's talk to Natty.
Some days are more difficult.
Oh, her mom is pissed at her, right? Is that what's happening right now?
Natty, is everything all right?
There are times when my father's absence drifts to the back of my mind, and I feel peace for a day or two. But this is not one of those times. I miss him. I miss running with him. I miss Matibeleland. He should still be here. And it's my fault that he isn't.
It's not your fault, Natty. There's nothing you could have done to prevent it.
That is what my mother says. But he died protecting me. And I cannot help but feel guilty over that. I find myself reliving the moment more often than I would like. I believe I would feel less helpless if I could truly put an end to Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's miserable lot. Each day they remain free, they do more damage, leaving people like Archie Bickle to suffer the consequences.
I agree, Natty. We'll get them. I've never seen someone so committed to a cause.
Thank you. I believe we will get them, beginning with Harlow. Thank you for speaking with me. It was very helpful.
I've never been in a situation like her, so that's why I don't understand it, but I just can't help but not understand how people could
Revelio.
blame themselves for that situation. I mean, even if you think you know, should have been able to do something about it or whatever, like, you're a small child, you know? Like, you're not going to be able to just, you know, save... Your dad is the protector. He is the one protecting you. So you shouldn't blame yourself when that happens. Again, I've never been in that situation, so it's hard for me to really quantify it in my head, and like, I've never experienced it, so I guess I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so the next side quest we have is the Absconder's Cave. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's been too long since it's been too long. I don't remember this. If I hit J to open the quest log, it really doesn't give me any additional information on that, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're just going to go there and do it. Maybe that'll refresh my memory on what it is, but we'll go to here, and then we'll head over there from there. Hoping it's, you know, something that we can do in the next 5 minutes or so, and then wrap things up around an hour. I think that would be good, but, you know, don't know.
My young friend.
All right, Absconder's Cave is that direction. So off we go. We've already done that poacher camp. Here we go. There be spiders here. Oh boy. Yeah, there's definitely spiders down here. Oh man. This is a spider den. Look at this place. I don't like this. Let's blow up the nests as much as we can. Again, I don't know why I'm here.
The cave must be somewhere in this maze. I wonder what else is in here. Expelliarmus!
All dead spiders, for one. Not that. I wanted to change my spells. So let me make sure I have all my manipulation stuff together with my fire. Yeah, this one right here. Okay. There we go. Uh-huh.
Accio. Confringo. Levioso.
You came all the way that way just to die.
Confringo.
Okay. Any more? I mean, I see the little icon on the map, but I don't see him coming for me, so for now, there's no more.
Confringo.
Let's get rid of all these. No? Interesting. Guess that's a structural web. That's a load-bearing web. All right. We'll head. I mean, it's not this direction, but I wanted to go after this little red dot.
Incendio.
There. Red dot dead. I don't need you coming back and ambushing me later. So Absconder's Cave supposedly is this direction, but I was just over it. It's weird. Did it switch directions on me in the middle of running through it? Yeah, I think I should just broom this. There we go. I feel like it switched directions on me, didn't it?
This could be the Acromantula cave Mr. Adley mentioned.
Oh, now I understand it. Okay, now I know what this is. Okay, it's good. It's been a while, right? So, this is the guy who was at that one place, the store, who wanted, there's like a locket. Oh, good. I'm just in the air.
This is the infamous absconder.
Yeah, no big deal. Just in the air. Anyways, he was trying to get live, his partner was trying to get like live Acromantula venom, right? For his potion making. And he dropped an heirloom and he wants me to go get it back. Well, he actually didn't say he wanted me to get it back. He actually specifically told me he didn't want me to get it back, is what he said. Nice. Yeah, thank you. I was trying to potion this whole time.
Now that's taken care of. I need to find the heirloom to Marlo's daughter.
Okay. Now that the chaos is done, I can probably tell the story a little bit better. There's a guy running a shop who had a partner who went to try to get live Acromantula venom for his potions and stuff. And he dropped an heirloom. And he told me not to go into it because it's too dangerous. And I'm just like, hey, I can probably go get that. So that's why I'm here. I'm here to find the heirloom so I can bring it back to him. And this was the location of the cave that he said his friend went to. Okay? I think you're all caught up now.
Confringo.
Blow these up. Do not let them...
Revelio.
Oh, here we go.
Levioso. Confringo.
Wrong spell. Okay. I think we're good now.
I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley.
There's the locket. Okay, Mr. Adley is quite far away, if I remember correctly. Yes, he's all the way over here in a different place, and in Aaronshire, that's the name. That's the best I could do for my storytelling ability, having only lived through it like 3 weeks ago.
Who lives here?
Okay, let's see, where is this guy? Over here. There's a whole bunch of chests here that I didn't see before either.
You look none the worse for wear. Oh, I take it you decided against entering the Absconder's Cave, then?
Also, I love his accent. I want to talk like him.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that Acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I really want to be Scottish now. Here it is. I'd like a reward. Nah, dude, that's fine. I'm rich.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
I can't even turn it down.
What do you have for sale?
Maybe I'll give it back to him in the form of commerce.
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by.
No, I will not be engaging in commerce on the buy side, but I can give you some things to sell. How's that
Never
sound?
mind replenishing my stocks. Pleasure doing business with you.
See? He's selling clothes, so I should give him some extra stuff he can sell for a profit. Here. You're giving me 90 for these things. Maybe you'll get, like, 100 for each of them. Although I would want a bigger markup if I'm going to have this much inventory on hand, because that's a real drag to have all that. But you know what? I'm going to sell it to you, dude. There you go. You can have all these things. Those are yours now.
Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
He's a nice guy. I'm glad I was able to help him out there a little bit.
Amora.
I'm going to break into these houses. And I don't know if we're going to get any updates on the centaurs, because that requires Poppy to kind of do her thing. So I don't know how long that'll take. But we're going to wrap those up. I probably will do the map chamber 2 videos from now, probably. So like next video will definitely be wrapping up more side quests, and
Revelio.
that's outside the house. The chest is on the outside. So is that one. So what's on the inside? Okay, well, it's underwhelming, especially for a locked house, but okay. With everything on the outside of this house, I guess I should just go around back. Uh-huh. There's another chest around back. Right over here. The best loot did not require lockpicking. Oh, there's still an icon for treasure here. Well, this is a level 3 lock, which we can do now, happily. And what's inside? What's inside will shock you. No.
Revelio.
I don't do the clickbait stuff, you know? It should. If I want to grow, it works really well. People do it on YouTube all the time, but you know, like maybe I'll title my video, "You won't believe what this what this is." I haven't even decided on, like, I haven't even uploaded anything yet, so I got it all stored on my computer, but I you know, ultimately I don't want to start uploading things until I know whether or not I'm actually gonna share this with people. And if this works out really well, having everything shared all at the same time, if it works out really well, then I'll probably do more of it. But no, in the meantime, I just didn't want to. I'll probably start uploading now. I think it's probably a good thing. I'm like, what, 40 something videos in at this point, so probably should. Plus my hard drive's getting full. All right, I'm just rambling on and on now. So I hope you guys will take it easy. Thanks for watching. Unsure what this is. That is an interesting... Huh. That is interesting, isn't it? Look at this. What is this?
Incendio.
What are you?
Confringo. Flipendo. Accio. Debolso.
Huh.
Bombarda.
There's like nothing I can do to this thing.
Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Yeah.
Flipendo. Accio.
Maybe I push it into the ground.
Descendo.
Nope.
Depulso.
No spell works on these. I don't know what they are. It's very peculiar. Only thing I can think of is it's part of a Merlin trial, which there happens to be one right over here. Shocker. Hold on. I don't want to end this video until you guys get a result.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Because this is like right at the very end here, isn't it? All you guys who are real dedicated watchers, you're like, hey, wait a minute, extra puzzle. Yeah. I think that there is something going on. Maybe those are like the balls that go in the...
Revelio.
Oh, you know what? I bet they are. I bet those go in... Yes, that. That's what those are. Okay, so is there another... Yeah, right there. Okay, so that's what these are. So what we actually want to do here is this. Yeah, they won't move until I activate the Merlin trial. And I have to move them onto that. Okay, well, that wasn't really all that big of a mystery, was it? So you guys have seen this before. I'll just finish this Merlin trial. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.